For today's video, I'm going to be doing a recap of my 2019 and how I feel that my 2019 went. Probably watched 30 other recap videos of 2019, so why not just add 31 to your list? I'm not understanding. Just go ahead and keep watching. Before we get into today's video, if you haven't subscribed, I would greatly appreciate if you hit that subscribe button and like this video. So yeah. My hair back. Okay. I'm kind of just going to be doing like a get ready with me, doing my makeup. But first, let's address the elephant in the room. I'm so excited. I finally got a camera where you can actually see me. And I think this thing is in focus. I pray it is. I hope you guys like the quality. I have to remember to look into the lens and not the viewfinder. I'm sorry. It's so weird seeing myself like for the first, you know what I mean, like, because I have not been able to see myself like this whole time. I've had a camera that did not have a viewfinder, didn't have anything. I was just like filming and just hoping that everything was in focus. So I'm sorry if I look up there. I will get better to look at the lens, but I also need to make sure I'm in focus. So please just bear with me. I'm gonna work on it. We're just gonna go ahead and get into this video. I feel like I've been chatting for like a long time about nothing that has to do with what I wanted to talk about. So 2019, I was so scared that I got this on my shirt. I was about to cry. Did I get it on my shirt? Oh, I got a little bit right there, but that's not that big of a deal. 2019, this was the worst year of my life, to say the least. It was the worst year of my life, but it was everything I needed. Does that make sense? I needed it to be the worst year of my life. It was everything I needed. It definitely opened my eyes up to a lot of things. I didn't realize truly how much I was struggling until I got to this year. Oh, I forgot to light my candle. Hold on, we gotta set the mood. I'm kind of a person that will suffer in silence and kind of just kind of let everything boil over until I get to a breaking point, and then I'll try to slap a band-aid on it and just be like, oh, I'll be fine. But this year I really realized how much I was struggling. Well, last year now at this point, I realized how much I was struggling and how much I was just slapping a band-aid basically on my entire life. Like, I wasn't dealing with anything. Let myself suffer in silence, not say anything, kind of just slap a band-aid over it and say, oh, I'll deal with this later, or oh, this will go away. But in reality, it was never gonna go away. It's something that's been with me my entire life. I've struggled my entire life, and I've gotten to the point where I just could not continue to put a band-aid on it. I pretty much just spilled over. Like, everything that I had been putting a band-aid on resurfaced and basically forced me to deal with what I was struggling with. So the beginning of the year was fine. I was fine, you know. I was still very I was very sad, but I was still in the mindset of I'm gonna be okay. Just, you know, try to keep pushing on, just live life, whatever. As we got closer and closer to the summer, and as the semester kept getting farther and farther along, I think me going off to school did not help with my mental health, just because I was already not stable. Does that make sense? Like, I was already not secure in myself, so to try to go to a new environment with a bunch of people I didn't know, try to make friends, be away from my friends from home, my family, everything that I knew, I definitely don't think that helps at all. Let me say this. I've always struggled with depression. Depression has always been a thing in my life, basically since I became a teenager. So like 13 to 14 is when I started to see, like, man, no matter what I do, no matter how good my life is, something is still off. People who are depressed know what I'm talking about. But yeah, yeah, I would just go through stages where I was like super duper happy, having a good high, like my high, like, and then having some really low lows. And it's like, why does this keep happening to me? Like, I'm blessed, I'm so grateful for my life. Like, why do I still feel so sad, anxious, and you know, why do I overthink everything? Why do I let my thoughts cloud my judgment? Again, like I said before, I don't think going off to school really helped my mental state. To add that type of stress, being on my own for the first time ever in my life, especially because like living on a college campus, you have no car, you have no friends, you have no money, like you have no job, so you have no money. Like, that's a lot of like added stress that to me is very unfair. Like, I feel like they don't prepare you enough for college. They kind of just throw you into the lion's den and expect you to adjust. Everything just felt so wrong. Basically, I decided, like, once I finished my semester at school of my freshman year, that I wanted to start going to therapy. So I started going to therapy. I have been going for therapy since June, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure June. Either June or the first week of July. I know it was like June or July. So I've been going to therapy for how many months? August, September, October, November, December, January, like six-ish months. And I'm basically just learning how to cope with my anxiety and depression, and how to basically deal with the issues that I'm, you know, facing. I've definitely gotten a good understanding as to what triggers my anxiety and depression. I definitely still have a lot to learn. I'm not saying that I'm 100% better or that I don't need to go to therapy anymore, because for me, therapy is a safe place at this point in my life. I like going. It helps me stay on track. I guess my therapy has kind of become a crutch, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. Yeah, that's basically like my life in a nutshell, how my 2019 went. I spent half of it depressed, lonely, miserable, and just feeling like I wasn't good enough ever. I spent the other 6 months in therapy working on my issues, you know, working to become a better person. And yeah, I mean, that's basically it. And yeah, I feel like 2020 is going to be a great year nonetheless. So many people are so positive this year. I feel like this is a year that like we need. I feel like people are in such good spirits and are like so happy for the new year. I feel like a lot of people definitely went through it last year. I'm not sure why, but that's just from what I have seen. Like, I'm genuinely so excited about 2020 and what this year will have to offer. I'm hoping that I will just experience more growth, more success. I was watching this video of this girl who does like kind of like, they're not horoscopes, but like basically like predicting your future based on your sign. So like based on like your birth sign. So like I'm an Aries, so she said you would experience a lot of success, like you'll have success in some type of business or whatever your passion is. And I'm just like, does that mean my YouTube channel will finally take off, even though I don't know what you would consider taking off? So that was pretty much like all I wanted to say. What I also wanted to say is go into 2020 with a positive mindset. Like, if you had a bad first week of 2020, it's January 6th. You have 359 days to make up for that bad week that you had. Like, don't let one bad week, one bad day determine the rest of your life. It's just all about your mindset, and you know, just believing in yourself even when nobody else believes in you. No matter how corny that sounds, it's the truth. Yeah, that was pretty much all I wanted to tell y'all. Like, just know that, like, you are a powerful human being. You deserve great things. Manifest, write down your goals, be specific about what you want, because the universe does not play. God does not play. Nothing else. If anything else I told you in this video you don't care about, just live your life, be confident in yourself, know your worth, and just be vocal about whatever you're going through, whatever your struggles are. Be vocal if you're happy, be vocal if you're sad, be vocal if you just lost your job. Do anything, just please please, just, you know, just believe in yourself. What I'm saying, I'm just rambling at this point, but I just want people to know how important they truly are and how much this world needs them, and, you know, just how great people are. And I know, like, we're going through a lot of, like, terrible times in our country, terrible times just in general. Everybody struggles, but just know, like, I love you, God loves you. Like, things will change. I never thought that things would change for me. I thought that I was always gonna feel sad, and I was always gonna be miserable, and I was always gonna be like a slave to my own self and to my own mind, and that I would always be wired to be sad, and it's not true. Just get the help you need, please. I need a little bit more applause. I hope that everybody has an amazing year, and just see where my YouTube journey will take me this year, and where this year will take me, and where therapy will take me here. I love you so much. If nobody has told you that you are amazing, I love you. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe again, give it a like, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Mwah.